get the house to myself very much anymore. So when I do, I try to make it count. Today, that meant curling up on the couch with a good book, a warm cup of chai, and the smell of cookies baking in the oven. Just me, carving out a little space that's mine. Hey, I'm Shelby, and welcome to my little cozy corner of the internet. This is for anyone who feels overstimulated, overwhelmed. Here we talk about books, cozy routines, and slowing down on purpose. So if that sounds like a little bit of you, then click the subscribe button down below, and let's get into the rest of the video. Good morning. It is such a overcast, rainy kind of day. And I've just been craving some downtime, and thankfully I have the house to myself, which, to be honest, I don't really get anymore because, I shouldn't say anymore, but not very often. I am someone that is accustomed to having my own space, but my mother-in-law has moved in with us now, as I've mentioned before. And so we don't really get a lot of, I don't really get a lot of space to myself unless I want to keep myself in my bedroom, which I don't always really like to do. So I'm very grateful right now to have the house to myself for a little bit. I did make myself some oatmeal, which you guys would have seen. This is so good. Yes, there's whipped cream on it. I tried to make like a cherry pie type of oatmeal. So good. So good. Anyways, don't know if you guys really care about that, but I am going to eat my oatmeal and do a little word search before I do anything else for my day. But really, I don't have a ton of plans. I just want to do the things that I love and enjoy doing when I have the space to myself without any distractions or interruptions. And that normally looks like me curled up on the couch reading. I have to show you the book that I plan to read today, but I'll do that in a second. Maybe coloring or some other kind of activity. But I also really want to bake today. I found this recipe a couple of days ago, double chocolate chip kind of cookies. And I'm not very big on those, but they were so good and so soft. So I think we're going to make those. And yeah, we'll see where the rest of the day takes us. But it's supposed to be raining today. So I feel like I can give myself the full authority to just take it easy, relax, not make any plans, just go with the flow. So that's what we're gonna do. Unfortunately though, my allergies are driving me crazy. Like, I have not felt the best in my throat right now. I'm not gonna go into detail, but like basically I've been struggling for the last couple of days with the grass pollen, and they're currently cutting the grass now, so I'm done for. I'm done for. Well, truthfully, that's a little bit annoying. I thought that, you guys could hear everything I was saying just a few moments ago, but alas, the microphone was not on. And then after I finished talking for like 10 minutes, I was like, wait a minute, did I turn on the mic? Anyways, summarize what I was saying. This is the book that I will be reading. This is The Summer Effect, and this is by Jenny Jackson, which I believe is the same author that wrote Pineapple Street, which I did start. When it first came out, I'm pretty sure I picked it up. I didn't finish it. I know that for sure. I don't remember what the reason was. searching for books on Goodreads that I would like to read. Periodically, I like to do that. I had found this, and the first thing that drew me in was honestly the cover. I mean, the cover is just gorgeous. And from what I remembered of the synopsis, it's basically following this group of friends and their dynamics within the friendships and their relationships. And we have I believe it's our main character who ends up dating one of the guys that's in this friend group. And there's just like a little bit of, navigating some of these dynamics and friendships and relationships and whatnot. So, sounded interesting. So that's what we're going to read. I think this is going to be a good read.
I want to get too close, gonna get it right now. I want to push all the limits with you right now. So what's your feelings? The city's screaming, we're not coming home tonight. We're living quick in this world, gonna get it right now. People talk and tell what you wanna hear now, but they all disappeared, they will let you down. So we better stick together, let's come whatever, we're not coming home tonight. We're living quick in this world, gonna get it right now. We only need the two of us together. We only need the two of us together. 'Cause we got love. 'Cause we got love. You wanna get to me close, why don't you do it right now?
I had to take the AirPods out. That was just not comfortable. But I do have to briefly jump in and say I was reading the quotes that are in the beginning here. Ooh. And there's one from Taylor Swift. And that made me happy. But the quote is, "And my friends all smell like weed or little babies." And if you know, you know. Taylor Swift, Florida. Anywho, I am enjoying this book so far. I am not that far yet, obviously. I'm on page 14. But we have met. I'm assuming she is going to be our main character, Caroline. And we have also, I believe, met the love interest, Van. And I am just loving it. It feels so coastal, and it's I don't know how to describe it. It does have a very coastal feel to it right now. Our main character, Caroline, had a bit of an incident in the very first page of the book. I'm not gonna give any spoilers. I don't like to do that, but something happened, and that's when we're first introduced to our male main character, Van, and they just keep running into each other. And so now they are starting to form a relationship. So I'm liking it. There is a lot of humor that I'm sensing right now in this book, and I hope that will continue, because I definitely need something that's a little bit lighter and easier to read than the book that I just finished, which was It. And I'm so thankful to be done with that book. I cannot tell you how thankful I am to be done with it. All right. I feel like it is a good time now to make some cookies. So that's what we're going to do. It is 11, and I'm going to put them in the freezer for a little bit before I bake them. So that's why I'm going to do them now. But this is a single served double chocolate cookie. I will link the recipe down below for you guys, so if you want to try this yourself, you can. This is actually extremely delicious, and I'm so excited. Okay, so I think I've got everything I need. Bowl, egg yolk, softened butter. I recommend you taking it out. Like, if you know you're going to prepare this, take it out maybe like an hour or so beforehand. I've actually had this butter sitting out for like 3 hours. But anyways, so yeah, we're just going to go ahead and make them. Brown sugar, and we're just going to whisk that up with the fork. I am enjoying the Shampoo Effect so far. I didn't know what direction this book was going to go. I'm still coming to that conclusion. I'm only on chapter 4 now, but we're slowly getting introduced to different friends of this friend group and their backstories and the things that they're currently going through and facing. What I do like, and I didn't expect this, is that we're pretty much getting, like, each chapter is one of the friends' perspectives, which I think is keeps it pretty engaging. And instead of just like being told this by a outsider, you're getting it from like the insider's perspective, which I like. Egg yolk. I need salt. The situation between Van and Caroline, and I believe is it Bailey? I just don't even know how I feel. I really don't know how I feel about it. It's not a very big book, you know. So I'm kind of like wondering if I could maybe finish this book today. Like read it in one day, because it feels like a book that could be read in one day. We will see how it goes. I'll continue to keep you guys updated as the day goes, because it's still so early. It's only 11. I need Coco.
4 for you, Glen Coco. You go, Glen Coco.
Oh my god. I need to watch that.
Side by side we sway there in all the colors. Summer love, lonesome love, folded on the lawn chair in all the colors. Summer love. Stop giving back. Honeysuckle, fresh cut grass. I could really use some stuff like that. Talk to me and tell me all that you've seen and all the colors.
Okay, I am currently on chapter 9 now. Guys, I feel like I'm flying through this book. Is this halfway through? I'm almost halfway through this book already, and it is only 12:30. I do need to make these cookies, and I also want to make myself some lunch, so let's go do that.
Turquoise blue, losing track of time with you. Another peach pie sunset.
I am so close to being done with this book. I am having a really enjoyable reading experience right now. This feels like a complete 180 to my reading yesterday, so I am very, very happy. I'm on chapter 17 now. A lot has kind of unfolded as I expected. I mean, when you're dealing with such situations and dynamics in relationships, I feel like it just, at some point, things are going to tip over and truth will come to light, and that's kind of where we're at right now. But I feel for Caroline. Like, you can just feel that she's brokenhearted, right? So, anywho, I am going to keep reading and see if we can finish. That was the best way to end it. Oh my God. Oh, it was just such a full circle moment. I love that so much. What a surprise and delight. I am so ecstatic about that. Ah! Guys, I finished the book. I have completed it. I can't believe it. That feels so good. Oh my God, I haven't sat and read a book in a day like that in so long. Wow. Just wow. Her writing. Jenny Jackson's writing is really phenomenal, and she has this way that her writing feels so subtle, so tangible, but it sucks you in. You feel completely captivated by the story and the characters. I love this so much. Oh my God. Now I definitely need to read Pineapple Street. Wow. When I'm talking about books that just make me love reading, like when I find a book that makes me remember all of the reasons why I love reading, that is a book like this. This was so good. So good. I feel like a 4.5 stars it's worthy of that. Like, this feels like it wasn't quite a 5-star, and I can't really put my finger on what it is, but it didn't necessarily tip me over the edge. But boy, I loved this book so much. So I'm gonna give this one a 4.5 stars. This book honestly felt like a breath of fresh air. It's a character-driven story that really explores the complexities of friendships and love and adulthood. Every character is flawed in their own way, and that's what makes this book feel so incredibly real and tangible. Like, this felt like I was reading a book about real people with real life situations. I love how Jenny Jackson captured the messy, complicated dynamic between this friend group and really showed that everyone is carrying their own struggles and perspectives. It's not a book that's driven by a huge twist or nonstop action, which I love because it made me feel, instead of like, oh, we're building up to this one specific moment, you just kind of feel everything gradually building. But it wasn't this one big aha or bam or boom kind of moment. It was just life. This book was really about the relationships and the people, and I loved it. So if you are someone who enjoys character-focused or driven stories with emotional depth and realistic relationships, I definitely think that this one is worth picking up. I loved it. I loved it so much. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Whew. It has now left me feeling reflective and just, I feel. And now I need to try to come down a little bit from this high. Definitely love this book and I would highly recommend it. So if you haven't picked up Shampoo Effect by Jenny Jackson yet, then I would definitely go ahead and pick it up if it's something that's on your radar right now. As I said though, now I need to just decompress because I cannot believe I read this whole book in a day. I am going to color in my coloring book and decompress for the rest of the day. Probably watch some vlogs. I love watching cozy, like reading vlogs and things like that while I'm doing my own little cozy day. So I think I'll probably do that. Or maybe like a comfort TV show or movie. I'm not sure.